Hello there.
Hey guys, Josh Lloyd looking at our what to watch for video for Tuesday across the NBA. Let's have a look straight away now. The Nuggets and the Celtics, the James Posey Bowl. No Paul Millsap, no Will Barton, no Gary Harris again for the Nuggets. So I want to see what they do with Zeke Naji. Naji has been absolutely on fire from three. They'll probably start JaMychal Green, but Naji's getting a lot of playing time, and he could be an interesting streamer to watch for, especially if Green can't get it going. Green's playing under 20 minutes for 4 consecutive games. There were some foul trouble issues in some of those games, but Naji's someone to watch for sure, while Michael Porter, again, has been pretty disappointing. Has only played 30 minutes in the last two, but 31 and 30 only in those games, and hasn't really taken his big steps forward that we would have hoped for after returning from COVID. But it's still, he's still someone that we want to watch to see where he can get and what that means his role is going to be when everyone does return. For Boston, Jason Tatum has been disappointing of late. He was on my buy low video earlier today. So let's see what he's able to do. Surely he'll be better than the last time that we saw him play, which was a pretty disastrous outing against the Wizards. So he should be better than that. And also want to watch Shemi Ojeleye, who's played 30 minutes in 2 of the last 3 games, which obviously should at least get us, interested in that playing time. Now he's not a big producer, but if he's going to play that sort of minutes, it means that guys like Rob Williams and Grant Williams, they lose playing time. Tristan Thompson loses playing time there as well. So let's see what Shemi can do in that role, and let's hope also that Jason Tatum can step it up somewhat. The Pelicans and the Grizzlies, the Tim Frazier Bowl. Let's pay attention to Eric Bledsoe because it has, I think, safe to say, not been great for him of late. There is talk that the Pelicans will make some sort of rotation change. Whether that's a starting change or not, I don't know. But the one guy who would move out of the starting lineup would have to be Eric Bledsoe. So that would then give an opportunity for him maybe to either do better in that second unit or just completely drop out of any 12-team consideration. And Steve Adams has been struggling as well. Now, he did have a double-double in the last game, but his minutes have been on the way down. Prior to last game, he'd played 4 consecutive games under 30 minutes and 3 consecutive under 25 minutes, and then he got to 30 in the last game against the Pistons. But I want to see how they use him, how much they use him, and if he can get involved at all. Memphis is going to be without the usuals. Jaren Jackson Jr., it doesn't look like he's coming back until the All-Star break. Justice Winslow, who I'm not even convinced is a real person at this point. Desmond Bane, DeAnthony Melton, they're all still out. So I assume we get another Grayson Allen start. I think they'll go with Allen over Brandon Clark in the starting lineup, but and Allen's played 30 minutes in 3 consecutive games. He is worth a stream for sure. And then I want to watch Clark, who put up some good numbers in limited minutes off the bench in the last game. Let's see what he is able to do. I do worry that when his numbers are going to drop when Jackson eventually returns. It's been a bloody long time for Jaren Jackson, and I just want to see what Clark is able to do in this bench role, or the presumed bench role. The Lakers and the Wolves, the MPLS Bowl. There is no Anthony Davis. He is out until the All-Star break, it appears, at this stage. And let's see what the future MVP can do. I imagine Kyle Kuzma just gets a start in all of these games. And we've seen Kuzma be a starter, play big minutes, and never be a top 100 guy. So don't get your hopes up. He is a better player than what he was as a rookie and a second-year player. There's no doubt about that. He's a better player. But he's also not going to be a guy who is, all of a sudden, a top 50 guy, I don't believe. Because he does lack in assists and steals and blocks, and sometimes has struggles with his percentages, but I think his rebounding numbers should be okay. I think it also helps Montrezl Harrell. So let's keep an eye on how Harrell looks without Davis there. They'll probably give him some more minutes, so they won't run, obviously, any Davis at center minutes, which is almost inarguably their best lineup, so that means more playing time for Montrezl Harrell in this time that Anthony Davis is out. The Wolves started Jared Vanderbilt in the last game. I imagine they'll do it again, and that makes him at least a 12-team watch player, if not a 12-team ad. He is a guy that can contribute in defensive stats and gets rebounds and has good field goal percentage and has flashed some assist potential. Now, the problem with him is what happens with Jaden McDaniels and how much they use those two guys, but they really should be getting all of the power all the power forward minutes moving forward on this squad. Anthony Edwards continues to start, continues to get a lot of shots, continues to have some struggles in other areas, but he is a 12-team league player. We've got no D'Angelo Russell, so still don't get to see how Edwards fits into the Russell Towns pecking order. I think he'll be 3rd or maybe even 4th with Malik Beasley, but that will be very interesting to see when we eventually do get that. The Blazers and the Thunder, the Trevor Ariza Bowl. Bob Covington, playing at a higher level at the moment. He's not going to wow you with big scoring numbers, and he's not a fantasy points league type player. He's a category guy, but he is a must-roster category league player who gets you steals. He's blocking some shots. He's hitting some threes. The scoring has improved. His rebounding has improved as well. Let's see what he can do against the Thunder. While Anthony Simons is more of a deeper league guy to have a look at. He's playing at a very high level without CJ McCollum, and McCollum's probably out for a few more weeks. Reevaluated, I believe, in the next couple of days, CJ. But Simons is someone in deeper leagues who's scoring at a nice level, is someone to watch. And for the Thunder, there is no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, there is no Theo Maledon. So we're probably going to get Justin Jackson starting once again. Now, Jackson's had 2 big games in a row. I would almost put money on him not having a good game again, but I'm not ruling that possibility out. So I want to see Justin Jackson. Has he improved from the turds he delivered as a member of the Sacramento Kings or the Dallas Mavericks? Maybe he has. Let's watch him, and let's also watch MC Hamidou Diallo because Hammer time. Diallo went to the bench last game for Jackson to start and didn't even get to 30 minutes and shot horribly. Now, he grabbed a lot of rebounds. I still think he is a 12-team league guy for now, but I do not believe that will persist long-term. But for now, he's worth looking at. But I'm super interested in having a look at what his minutes look like and how the Diallo, Jackson, Kenrich Williams splits all tend to go. The Raptors and the Bucks, the Jared Bayless Bowl. I want to watch Stormin Norman Powell. He gets another opportunity to start without OG Anunoby in the lineup.
But what about scarves?
OG. Stop ones. OG. You better stop OG.
So we get to see another big game, hopefully with high efficiency, but then we always have that risk of what's going to happen after that. Now, I said that Anunoby's out. He's officially doubtful, so unlikely that he's going to play. But that gives Powell some extra value. Now, this, I think, is a shit matchup for the Wiki. Chris Boucher up against the Bucks and Giannis and Brook Lopez and their big-ass body. So don't be surprised if we get 18-minute-a-night Chris Boucher. And then everyone will panic because, oh my God, they're limiting Boucher and they're going to bring in Andre Drummond and he's going to play 12 minutes a night and I've got to drop Boucher. So that's why he turns into a buy low guy. Now, I saw someone tweet this today saying, "Hey, should I trade Chris Boucher for LaMelo Ball?" So some people obviously still value him extraordinarily highly. He shouldn't be valued that highly, but you're going to see his value dip. I believe. I could be wrong. I've been wrong on this many times, but I believe against the Bucks he will play low minutes, and their next 2 games, the Raptors, are against the Bucks. For the Bucks, punch Bob shit bloke. Bobby Portis, who is playing at a high level and is a 12-team league guy. What can he do in this game? Can he maintain the high defensive stats, especially the steals? Can he maintain the high efficiency, including the very high finishing at the rim type numbers? He has been putting up big ones, while the big ragu, speaking of big ones, Dante DiVincenzo. There's no Drew Holiday, so DiVincenzo is playing over 30 minutes a night. He's producing like a top 100 player. So you roster him for now. Let's see if that continues. I believe that it will. And then it will probably drop off when Drew Holiday returns. The Nets and the Suns, the Steve Nash Bowl. The Nets are on a back-to-back. DeAndre Jordan did not start on Monday. They went with Jeff Green because, let's be honest, DeAndre Jordan's terrible. Is he better than Andre Drummond? I'm not sure, but he is terrible at this point. I don't believe he's anything more than a streamer, but I want to see because his minutes have been going up and down. So let's see what his minutes look like in this matchup against a DeAndre Ayton. I'm not sure how Jeff Green goes in that matchup. Well, I also want to watch the Shark, Bruce Brown.
Baby shark,
With Kevin Durant out for this game, we should see a situation there where Brown starts again. Now, he is wildly all over the place. His field goal percentage is very, very high this season, amazingly, but his value is all over the shop, and he's just a deeper league guy. Well, for the Suns, Jay Crowder is putting up some okay numbers as the best of their 4 power forwards that they're using. I think he's more of a deeper league guy, but really just watching Crowder and that whole Kaminsky, Šarić, and Cam Johnson quartet playing minutes at the 4. As for Ayton, I have lost all faith in him becoming a top 20 player this year. The low free throw attempts, the astonishingly low usage, I don't think any of that changes, but I'm always going to watch to see if there's any hope to see if that changes at all. And this could be a matchup for him, but I'm still not convinced that it's all matchup dependent. Let's look at some stream options. For category leagues, Jared Vanderbilt, I like him as a stream option. Taylor Horton Tucker should get some more minutes without Davis because it means Kuzma pushes up to the 4, so minutes at the 3 are available for Taylor Horton Tucker. Bryn Forbes for points and threes, he can be a stream option for the Bucks. Dario Šarić of the Phoenix Suns, who maybe gets a start at power forward, I'm not sure, but he can be a stream option. And then with Daniel Tice questionable for the Celtics, the Rock DJ Rob Williams, he can be someone that maybe gets some extra run in a situation where Dan Tice is out. For points league streamers, these are guys who are rostered in 50% or fewer Yahoo leagues. Darius Baisley, don't know what we're doing. He should be rostered in more than 50% of leagues. Now, I think in a category league, he probably is a drop, but absolutely fantastic streamer for Tuesday's games. Dylan Brooks, great points league streamer. Josh the Hitman Hart, he's a massive chance to be a starter for the Pelicans. Billy Hernan-Gomez taking minutes away from Steve Adams, and then Jared Vanderbilt again as a points league streamer. Guys, that'll do it for me for this What to Watch For video. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell down below so you're notified. Drop your comments down below. Tell me how much you love these glasses. Guys, we are done here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See ya.